kids, and like my mom said to me, you know, you don't want to make that mistake of not having kids. And I was just like, ah, oh, how very dare you. Welcome back to my channel where I'll be doing this fresh, healthy, snatched, glowy look. We'll be talking everything from relationships to travel to feeling refreshed to family to kids to dating to being fetishized. If you want to see what's going on, what I'm talking about, and what's popping, keep on watching. Today, I thought we could use like loads of new makeup, loads of new skincare prep. Some of it's already things that I've used, but some of it's just stuff that, you know, I've been loving. I'm a bit tanned, I'm not sure if you guys can see, but I literally just came back from Thailand. The vlog, when I say I'm behind in vlogs, I've got an editor now, so the vlog should be, you know. But yeah, so I thought we'd do some new makeup and it'll just be like a chit chat, proper get ready with me. So if you ain't got a snack, get a snack, sit down and keep on watching. She just, well, I've got a cold, but I'm literally just kind of recovering from, I don't know what it is. There's so much things going around in England. Like we've got colds, we've got like the neurovirus. This is the YSL blotting lotion, by the way. Cause try not to put too much primer on. I've already done my brows because brows is a bit dry. But yeah, I'm just recovering from a cold. Like yesterday, I was so flipping ill. It was honestly just a joke. Like I feel like the season of getting ill and stuff. But how have you guys been? Let me know in the comments what's going on. What's popping off? Has your new year started off to a cute start? Are things thriving? Are you just starting now? I feel like there was so much pressure for like people to do. Like I sound so nasally. Like it's actually crazy. This is the Huda Beauty color corrector. Like I honestly feel like she's actually killed with these color correctors because she made color correctors fun. What's mad is when I was scrolling today, I literally just came back from the gym not too long ago, and it's funny how like people always say like you kind of notice when your friends and family are in the like. I feel like I'm in a new stage of life where every time I open social media, I'm seeing a pregnancy announcement. I'm seeing an engagement announcement. I'm just seeing some. Oh, also happy Valentine's Day. We're single. Valentine's Day. I'll get into like dating and stuff in a sec, but I just feel like it's crazy, like how so much people who I'm not saying I never thought they'll ever like get pregnant or stuff, but it's like a shock to see so much mutuals and friends, school friends, pregnant, getting engaged, moving countries, like it's crazy. I feel like we have this kind of thing embedded into us that like, I'm trying to think what should I use. So basically I've got these two new glow products. One of them isn't out, which is Glow Recipe, which is the dew drops. I've actually done it in a tinted version. And the other one is the Indeed Labs. I think this is out. This is like a darker version. They're both super nice, but this one's darker, so I might use this one because I used it before I went to the gym today and it looked absolutely gorgeous. Look how gorgeous it is. It's kind of like if you like um the drunk elephant drops, but you feel like they're just a bit too ashy for you, this would be like, look at that. It is so glowy. Anyway, I feel like I'm such a new person. Like, you know how I always say I'm drained, always say I'm tired? For the first time, I feel refreshed. I went to Thailand, went to Bangkok and Phuket. It was absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to use this Sisley foundation. I brought it to me to Bangkok. I didn't wear one lick of makeup because it's so hot. It kind of reminded me of Ghana where it's so hot that it's just, is there any point in wearing makeup? Let me take this off. But yeah, I feel so refreshed. I feel like because, wait, is this gonna come out? Hello? Oh, this might be a bit, actually, it might be okay for me. I'll just do, actually, no, I want to bronze first. What am I doing? Oh, I feel like I'm all over the place because I want to try a new technique that I saw on TikTok that I saw Patrick Tar do. So I'm going to try it too, but I'll do the foundation after. So I'm going to use Patrick Tar. She's Define. You know what? I like these, but I haven't used them that much. But this shade is gorgeous. I don't always forget I have it. So I'm feeling super refreshed just because Bangkok is 8 hours ahead. And honestly, I've been going to bed at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock? That is new for me. Like, I never go to bed that early. Like, you guys know I'm a night owl. This is a new brush, but how do I use this? Wait. How do I use this? Okay, I'm gonna take the cream. And he bronzes there, right? This may not be dark enough for me because I've got a tan at the moment. Do you guys see that? Is it dark for me? Is it? But now, if I need to go for something deeper. But anyway, yeah, I've been going to bed so early and it's weird because I've been waking up every day at 6. because my gym sessions are earlier now, but I've just been feeling so refreshed and so good. And I don't know, I get why the girlies go to bed early now. Don't get me wrong, I'm still going to be out here in the streets on the weekend, but I'm definitely going to try and be in bed by like 11 most times when I'm not doing anything, just because I don't know, I just wake up feeling so refreshed and I have this burst of energy. Like, don't get me wrong, like even now I want a nap because in Thailand, hold on. Hey Google, what time is it in Thailand?
The time in Thailand is 9:14 p.m.
See, it's like 9:14, so my body's on that clock. That's why sometimes I feel like having a tiny bit of a nap. Is this dark enough? I feel like if... is it dark enough? So Alf literally just came out with some new blushes. This one is called Bronze Babe. I've been seeing all the girlies speak out this blush, and I literally got it today actually. Wasn't it's at Boots. It looks like a terracotta blush. Everyone's comparing this to the Rare Beauty. Let me put some on. I haven't put any fan. Ooh, this is like it's a very unique color. I haven't seen a liquid blush color this color ever. Let me blend it out. Okay. It's very bronzy. This would look amazing on anyone like medium to deep. Ooh. The consistency is quite different. I'm not sure if I'd say it's a dupe for the Rare Beauty, because I say this is a bit, it's much more of a drier formula, or maybe it's just like the prep I've done. Okay, I'm kind of liking how that looks. I feel like because I haven't got foundation on, it's looking a bit crazy. So we're gonna go in again with the Sicily. This is the Phyto Tint Perfection. This is one of their new ones, and the shade range is actually really good on this one. I've got some on this little Kylie palette. Let me try and do it a little bit just to see what the coverage is like. It's gonna suit me. You know when you're tanned, honestly, everything just like looks. Oh, it's fragranced. Oh my god. It's got a very floral smell. So if you don't like floral, then I'm not sure if you can stand the fragrance. But I don't mind fragrance. I actually do not mind fragrance. Ooh. Wow, that is nice. Really nice. It's actually a really nice color because, as I said, I'm quite tan. But anyway, as I was saying, yeah, I'm feeling really refreshed. I feel really good. My body's looking great. Well, not great, but like nice. And you know, I've been consistent with the gym. And I said to myself this year, every time I would go on holiday, I would come back and I'd fall off. Like, and that was like a big cycle last year because I was going away a lot. And I said to myself this year, I don't think I'm gonna be going away as much this year, but I definitely have things like bucket list places I'm gonna go. So right now, a lot of people I know are actually in Brazil, and Brazil just looks amazing. Oh man, let's put this fan on. It's so flipping hot. Brazil is, it just looks amazing, and the guys there just look so fine. I would definitely be hoeing out there if I was there, but I definitely want to go to Brazil. I really want to go to Indonesia because I was in the gym the other day. I was talking to a guy, and he was saying how Indonesia is so beautiful. Really liking the Sicily foundation. I would say it's like, it's not dewy, it's not matte, it's definitely a true skin finish. The coverage in it is really, I would say it's a medium coverage, you know, because I was expecting it to be a lot more sheerer than that, but it's actually perfection. Concealer, I'm trying to think. So I think did I do a video on this? I'm trying to, yeah, I did do a video on the Fenty concealer. So I bought 385 myself. Then they sent me a few shades. They sent me 360W and 480N. Then I got another two. So I don't want under eye to be too bright. I'm trying to think what shade to go for. I might stick to the shade that I have in 385 for highlight. And I feel like I'm gonna go in a bit more bronzer because I feel like that Patrick Tar bronzer, shit, kind of went away. So I'm gonna go in with 385. This concealer is too good. I said to myself this year, I really want to start doing like new experiences, even like a new hobby. I would love to learn a new language, guys, but I just don't feel like I have it in me. Like, what was that thing called? Was it called Rosetta Stone? Rosetta Stone! I feel like I don't have it in me to like learn a new, oh my god, I was gonna try this new, in my head, I wanted to try new tricks, but okay, should I try, let me just use the applicator, I ain't got time. I was gonna put it onto my hand and use a brush because the girls have been doing that and it looks really good, but another time, another video. But I don't know what I want to do, but I've actually been loving doing travel content. You guys know I mainly just do beauty content with a bit of fashion as well. But if you follow me on my other socials, I've been doing a lot of like lifestyle content, like hotel content. I just love it. Like when I went to Bangkok with Tasia and Phuket, I was doing a lot of hotel content out there because I worked with a few hotels out there for like a collab basis when I went out there, and it was just so much fun to shoot. I think because I don't normally do that kind of content, it was just so much fun, and like it was a breath of fresh air. Obviously, still love me some beauty. I just feel like it was just like a different aspect of like, I don't know. It's just I can't explain like because the hotel was so sick. You'll see when I upload the vlog. It just made shooting so amazing. So this is actually the darkest shade Fenty Do, and it's 489N. I just don't know if this is. Wait. Oh no, it is. In the bottle, it doesn't look that deep, but it actually is that deep. Just gonna add a bit of bronze here. Oh my god, when I went back home for Christmas, which actually wasn't long. Maybe how was it? February. That was a whole 2 months ago. My mom actually said to me, "Oh, would you ever want kids?" And like, me and my mom don't really. We speak like that, but we don't speak like that, like about partners and kids and stuff. I don't know. We obviously have a really good relationship, but we never speak about like my partners and like sex. It's just no. No, we just don't speak about that. It's a bit cringe. Like I know some of the girls and the gays speak about that with their moms and but I could never speak to my mom about those kind of things. It's just like we keep it PG, we keep it cute. I would never bring my mom to the club. I know a lot of the girls bring their moms to the club. Like no, it's just a no for me. Like I like to keep my family and my stuff very private. It's just like why, like but if you like it, I love it. And my mom asked me about kids and stuff. It's the first time she's ever asked me something like that. And I don't know. Obviously, I've always said, like, I don't know. Like, I'm not sure if I want kids because, first of all, I'm single as hell. Second of all, I've got a sister. We obviously have a nephew. And I know having kids is not easy. Like, people, obviously, the baby phase is hard. And I think when they grow up, obviously, it's not as hard because they can look after themselves. But, like, I've just seen a few things, not just from my sister, from friends, and having a child is hard and it's super expensive. And I love kids, I love other people's kids, but I love to give them back. And I just don't know, like I don't think I'm very. I just don't think I don't have it in me, but you just never know. I could meet that person and we could obviously end up having like a child or adopting or, however we decide to do that. But I just feel like for right now, I just don't see myself having kids. And like my mom said to me, you don't want to make that mistake of not having kids. And I was just like, how very dare you? Obviously, I'm not dragging her, but like, it's the first time I've ever thought about that. Cause obviously, guys, I'm getting older now, and like, I'm thinking about things, location, everything else. You gotta think about your future and like dating and like, like friendship groups and just all these things you just gotta really think about. Like as you don't have to think about as you get older, but like things change and different seasons, different reasons. And I just thought, do I want kids? And like, I'm not sure if you guys know Paid by Spencer. I don't know his relationship like situation, but I know he recently had like a little baby girl. He adopted her, or I'm not sure how he did it IVF. I don't know. I'm not in his business, but I was like, wow, if he's done it by himself, I really like rate him. But because like that is not an easy thing to do because I know he's like a full-time content creator slash like makeup artist. And that is such a big commitment, and it's just like I don't know. Obviously, I'm never gonna say never, but right now in this like stage of life, I can't see myself having a child. Like, I don't know. I just cannot see myself having one. Like, I just don't feel like I have it in me, and that could change. Like, I had a friend that she said, "Ooh, who's that?" These girls are always trying to hack my Hotmail. Anyway, like I had a friend that said she would never ever want kids, and to be fair though, she got with someone that wasn't the right person for her, and now she got with someone else, and now she's pregnant. So it's crazy. She obviously lives in Birmingham, but it's like so crazy how like one person can change your whole outset. Like let's talk about dating. Dating has been so ghetto. I'm on the apps. I'm on like all the ones, and guys, people are crazy. People are just crazy, and like I saw a video the other day of Tracy Ellis Ross, and she was being interviewed by Kevin Hart, and she said, why be in a relationship just for the sake of being in a relationship? If I get in a relationship, that other half has to be able to change her life. That relationship has to change her life, because why be in a relationship if I get it, and I get it. Why be in a relationship if nothing's gonna evolve? You're just gonna be yourself dating someone else, and you're not gonna grow. Obviously, you're gonna grow, but like it needs to be substantial and it needs to be of substance. You know what I mean? So I kind of love when she did that interview, because I don't. Does she have kids? I don't know if she has kids or she's been married before. I don't know, but I really liked that interview. I need to watch more of the interview actually. But dating is so hard. Dating as a gay black man is so hard, because I think dating in general, being gay is hard anyway, because the girls are promiscuous. Not all of the girls are promiscuous, but I just feel like you're not sure what people want. I feel like, do I need more bronze? I'm looking on camera. I think because of the lights, it's looking a bit like I need more bronze. I'm trying not to overdo it with the concealer. Like I feel like it's a whole game. Like you match with someone on the apps, then they won't message you first. They want you to message them first, and then when you engage in conversation, it's so flipping dry. Like, hey, how are you? I'm good. You. And what are you up to today? Nothing. You. What are you up to this weekend? Chilling. You. And it's so draining. And I just feel like it's so dry. Like all the girlies I know have been with their mans for a long time, and some of the girlies are breaking up. Some of them are not. Like I just feel like people are breaking up, making up, getting with new people, doing what they need to do in open relationships in not, and I just feel like it's hard out here. Like it's actually just so hard. Let me just use my makeup forever to powder. Like I don't know. Sometimes I'll be daydreaming, yeah, and no, I see someone on the train, and they won't be like super old, but like they'll be like obviously like older, and I'll be like, wonder if they have a partner. Wonder if like they have an other half, and it's just like that's that whole segment of like growing up and being alone, or like I don't know, imagine you find the love of your life and that love of your life dies. I wouldn't be able to handle it. Do you know what I mean? Obviously that's life, but sometimes I just be daydreaming about this stuff. Like imagine you meet the love of your life and like something happens. Like the other day I was on TikTok and I saw this woman speak about how she was engaged, and then her and her husband got in a shoot. Well, they were held at gunpoint or kidnapped, and like he was sadly, and she told the story and she was so calm, and I was like, I would not be able to handle that. Like it's just too much. It's actually too much. So I don't know. Like it's just hard, isn't it? Like they do say, when I'm going all over the place. Why am I speaking about death, please? Like they do say, when you meet that person, but how am I going to meet that person? Do I need to be in another country? Do I need to be in Timbuktu? How do I meet that person? I've been like, seeing a lot of the girlies. I've been like, doing long distance relationships. Like some people are dating people in Houston, some people are doing New York, and I like thought of that, the possibility of doing like LDR, and I don't know if I could do it. Like, what if I'm having a breakdown here? I need you right now. Do you know what I mean? What if it truly is the last straw in my life? Like, I don't know, but like, it is really sad though, because I honestly feel like, not in a bad way. No, I honestly feel like sometimes people just settle. Not settle, but like, you're never gonna find, the perfect man or the perfect woman. Like you have to meet people in the middle. Like someone may not be your Angelina Jolie to your Beyonce. They may be, I don't know, sitting in the middle, and you can call them out. You know what I mean? It's not always about looks or whatever. It's about personality. Someone's gonna make you laugh. Someone's gonna make you chuckle. It's about the vibes. Are they a holiday person? Are they chills? Are they adventurous? And honestly, it's just so hard. But these days, I think of everyone being on their phone and having to swipe, tap, heart, combo, people feel like they're invincible, and like, I don't know, it's like, I just feel like there needs to be a new concept of dating, because it's mad. People are actually insane. So I'm gonna set my makeup. I actually forgot how I put my Huda Beauty powder on. I'm gonna use Blondie. I would use Kanafa, because I don't know, setting powders, because it's this bright, it may make me look a bit crazy, because when you're tanned, a setting powder is the one thing that can ruin your makeup, because listen, actually it doesn't look too bad actually. It actually looks really nice. A setting powder can make you look super ashy, and sometimes I need to be careful because I love me a brightening powder and I can end up looking a bit crazy. Oh, this one looks really nice. See the difference compared to that side? It's just so much more smoother. But let me guys know, are you guys dating? Are you guys seeing people? What are you, do you guys prefer to meet people in real life? You know, I would love to meet someone in real life. Like, I'd love to bump into them at the gym. I'd love to be caught in a lift with someone. It's just, I'd rather it be normal, because you know when people meet you online, and first of all, I don't really like giving people my social media, because you know when you give someone your social media, you could be a content creator, you could be anything, you could be a scientist, you could be a stripper, anything. People are always gonna have their first opinions of you. Like, no matter, even if they say they don't, they're gonna be like, oh, this person acts like this person must be a diva, this person must be a biatch, you know. It's just, it's too much. I'm gonna use this Kiko one because I actually really like this shade, and it's a cream. So look how beautiful that is. It's a cream. I'm not sure if this is permanent though, and it's a powder on top, but I'm actually just gonna use a powder because I used this not too long ago and someone asked me what it was, and look how pigmented it is. I'm just gonna pop some on the cheek. I like that it's matte. Something about me, I just don't like a shimmery blush. It's too much. I think there's a time and a place for a shimmery blush, but maybe this hourglass blush is a bit too big. Also, that was in the shade Boundless Love. These are the Stella Galactic Jewel blushes. Yeah, with dating, also dating guys as a gay black man is honestly just crazy, because I feel like, especially in London, people like a certain aesthetic or a certain look, and if you don't match that look, then it's a bit hard to really find someone. And if you do find someone that likes you, it's normally giving fetishization, you know, like very much BBC. It's just like, girl. Also, these days, I feel like a lot of people play games. I feel like these days, like, if someone really likes you, they'll let it be known, but like they'll always have like, which just kind of goes for everyone. Like, they'll always have like at least 2 or 3 people they're speaking to. It's like hard because you'll like someone and you'll like find out they're speaking to a friend or a mutual, and it's like you don't want them to know that you're pressed, even though you really are. It's just, oh, child. Focus is just me, just doing me this year, and like, if it happens, it happens. But like, I said to myself, I'm gonna make an effort, because I feel like you can go through life without obviously trying, and like if you're not in certain situations or certain like rooms or, you know, certain vibes. The base looks so nice. Sometimes I look at my makeup, I'm like, is my makeup gone boring? Sometimes I really want to do a lot, but like I would rather just do something I like, you know, I used to be so adventurous with eyes and do a lot, but like now I'm just like, child, I think as you get older, you're just like, listen, if I love it, I'm gonna do it 3 times, 4 times. But no, the other day I did do it and I was like, oh my god, I really want to start going crave. I'm not sure if you guys also saw that Pat McGrath, Mason Margiela glass skin look. I was actually in Thailand when it went viral, and I was like, oh my god, this is so sick. Because makeup right now, maybe last year, it's getting a bit spicy now. Makeup was getting a bit boring. It's getting very much skin tints. It was just getting a bit dry. So hopefully brands can bring out more things that are super exciting and just a bit more, you know, je ne sais. You know whose lip liners I really like? Kylie Jenner's. This is the what's it called? This is a precision pout lip liners, like so nice. And the formula is really cute as well. I'm using the shade Cocoa. These are the brand new Anastasia Beverly Hills Lip Velvets. She bought these out maybe a few weeks ago. I only tried 2 of the shades actually. That should look really, this shade or this shade. I think I want something a bit deeper. So this is the shade Parchment, and one shade's called Peach Amber. I'm gonna go for Parchment actually. The formula of these are insane. Let's do like, can you see, look how like matte that is. I'm taking my finger because they are quite full coverage. I'm going to mascara. I'm going to do the Benefit. Oh, this is actually leaking. Benefit Bad Girl Bang. I'm just going to do the corners. This mascara is honestly, literally like my top one. Top one, top two. And she ain't number two. My Chanel transparent stick. Got some on my hand here. So I'm just gonna, just to give me like a skin like highlight. I'm gonna tap some there. Those. So this is the finished look. What do you guys think? Is it giving? Is the skin giving? Like, look how much my body is tanned. Like, the tan is very much giving chocolate. Ferrero Rocher. Dairy milk, whole milk. Okay. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this little chatty. Hope you guys enjoyed this little chatty. Get ready with me. If you guys want more, please let me know. Let me guys know if you kind of got a connection for some of the topics, because some of them were definitely a bit mad. Definitely a bit mad. I shall see you on Sunday for the vlog. Finally, it will either be Singapore or Ghana, but probably much be Singapore. Hope you guys have a fabulous Valentine's Day, and I shall see you soon. Love you.